Okay, so last night we decided to do some changes in this area here. The piece she's wearing was too high, so I wanted to bring it down a bit to make it less heavy and maybe put some detail in there if possible. This is a very small area. I'm not sure it's going to work, but we'll try. I'm using a Princeton number 0 round brush. I'm just using white, titanium white, burnt sienna, and burnt umber for darks. So because this is really a small, very, very small area in here, like the whole thing is really small, no need to put any other colors in there. Those three will do. So let's start with, I put a layer of burnt sienna in here just to tone it down, to cover the what was before the painting that I had before. So I'm going to take burnt sienna now and put some white in it. Not too much white, because we need to keep some for highlights. This is medium tone right now. And the more you go down, the darker it is. Even this area here needs to be darker. It's a bit too light in here right now, but we'll do this after. So I'm just going to see if, yeah, that's a good color. That's good. Let's push it up a bit so it matches the one that I had before, kind of. And then just push it in down. And that's awesome. That's good. So it covered most of the color in here, what was before. So I'm going to add a bit of white on my brush, and then just kind of push that highlighted area, this part here, tiny bit down, halfway. Don't push it down too much, because then what you're doing is we're losing that dark that we need down here. Let's take a bit of white and burnt sienna and do the same down here. Actually, this is a bit too strong. Keep my color wet most of the time. Now, I can see that this color is too light. So I want it to look like her tummy is going in. So I need that dark. I'm going to take burnt umber in here and start introducing a bit of burnt umber. Burnt umber and burnt sienna together with white. It's not just burnt umber by itself. Burnt umber by itself is too dark. That's good. And I have a good dark area down here, right there. That pushes the tummy in, like the whole movement of the body in. Now this is almost dry, so I can clean my brush. And we talked about having a bit of detail right there. I'm gonna try. It might work, it might not work, but let's try. So to do this, I would need to highlight this part right there, right here, and a tiny bit of this part. So I'm going to take burnt sienna and white, and then I'm going to come here, and it's kind of a roundish, soft movement. It's not straight, it's round, to give it that cleavage in here. Okay, that's good. And now another one here. That's very small right there. That one is really small. Not much. Now, this is way too close to each other right here. So I'm going to adjust with darker burnt sienna, which is kind of just burnt sienna and for now, burnt sienna and white. And I'm going to white my brush a bit, take a tiny bit of burnt umber. Now, burnt umber, let's say, let's take burnt umber. This burnt umber is mixed. This burnt umber right here is mixed with a bit of burnt sienna and white right there. So it's not like 100% burnt umber. This is 100% burnt umber right here. That's dark. Okay. Let's see. So if we go in down here and we darken a bit down right there, clean my brush, wipe it, go back to burnt sienna and white, try to highlight again. Now, what you see here is a very soft, gradual highlight from light to dark. Let's see if this is good. Yeah. So it shouldn't be around, it shouldn't be too harsh here. It shouldn't have a harsh dark color over on this side here. It should be, the value should be close to where I'm highlighting. Otherwise it will look funny. Right. Okay, I'm getting it slowly. I'm getting that slowly. Go back to touch of more white with the tip of my brush. And right here. The tip. Hardly touching, like really soft, soft, soft touching. Now, let's take this part here and a bit more. That's it. And we'll get a really nice movement of cleavage. All right, this is, now acrylic dries darker, so we'll have to wait and adjust. I have to wait for the color to dry and then adjust. Again, it has to be a gradual, really soft transition from light to dark. Shouldn't have any harsh lines in there. This is not bad. This is good. This is really good. Okay. All right. Now, this part of the neck. This neck from here to here, heavy, wide. This is not dark enough. It should be darker. And this should be more, the dark should be more in. So I'm going to take just simple. I'm going to keep it really simple. Burnt umber with a bit of burnt sienna for now. And darken this area, because in that picture reference, this area here is really dark. So now it's not enough here. Just dip my brush. Burnt umber, just burnt umber. Just burnt umber. And burnt umber here. Now, even putting burnt umber right now, yeah, that's good. Let's take now burnt sienna, white, and then come here. And even this area here is not that highlighted. It's really not, it's just underneath the chin. So it's the chin is gonna cast a shadow over. But I just want it to, okay. All right, just to make this area just slightly, just too wide and heavy right now. Darken this a bit. All right, that's good. And over here too, that makes all of this areas more, a lot more, no, more elegant. Okay. Let's add a bit of more highlights right now. So it's just white and burnt sienna, because this is dry already. So what I have burnt sienna and white, and I'm gonna come here where the bra is, and I'm just gonna push a bit that highlight. I can make it a little bit highlighted more, a little bit more right here. And that's it, just close to here. Now, this is dark again. So it's dry, that's why it dries darker. That's acrylics. I'm gonna highlight this a bit more. It gives it a nice curve. And then just let it go into dark. Awesome, that's really good. This is a very minor detail, no need to adjust yours. If the face is good and you like it, keep it. More white for the highlight of the nose right here. Okay. Okay, that's it. That's good.